Put the place up. Put my face up. Why you doing all that? Thought you was my wife, but you slapped me in the back. Put the place up. Put my face up. Why you doing all that? Thought you was my wife, but you slapped me in the back. Put my face up. When it gotta roll up and out, see you from afar, got my thoughts in the sky. Where we used to kiss, sunshine, shit, and why you gotta call me every day, pretend you my baby. I see more real out there lately, it's crazy. Yeah, we could be the same as we claim in this kingdom.
This is the same maker as the Alley Extra UV sunscreen that I was using and tried a while back, that I called the Michael Jackson sunscreen because it left that kind of shiny glass to it. It just reminded me of that song, Annie, Are You Okay? Anyways, this, I guess it's touted to be like a primer before your makeup. It says Media UV Protect Gel Makeup Base. I'm pretty certain it's water resistant. I know that it has Tinosorb in it, and it also has Uvinol A plus in it. Uvinol A plus covers UVA1 and UVA2, and Tinosorb covers UVB, UVA1, and UVA2. That is all I know as far as the ingredients. I don't believe it has fragrance, but it probably has a few flowery oils. Oh, look who it is. The coffee diva. This morning I also had on the Ultra sunscreen as a base, and then I had on the Color Science UV Mineral Shield, the 3-in-1 eye on my apples like you all always see, and I had applied that about an hour before applying this, and it went on over those 3 layers without any problem. Didn't smear the kind of tint around from the Color Science 3-in-1 Mineral Shields. But sadly, we only have one more episode of Downton Abbey before it's over.
When we go back, I'm going to pull it up and see how many are left.
Mm-hmm.
If it's just one, there sure is a lot packed in the last one.
Well, this one that we watched last night, I just love Tom Barrow. I know you guys have commented that they are making a movie of it, so we'll have to watch that. But
I just hope that the same actors are going to commit to doing the movie.
yeah.
But I don't know how they can because of the age progression. You know, I don't know how that's going to work. But
I'm not sure either. Oh, it's supposed to take place in a later time, or?
no, but you know, it starts out in 1913.
Oh, I see what you're
It
saying.
goes past, it goes to the 30s, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, the Dowager Countess can't, I don't know how they're going to do it. It's exciting though.
Your hair looks nice. You recently got
Thank
it colored
you.
and
Yes,
cut.
I went. I'm still doing my hair band.
It looks cute.
So,
And you also started What Alice Forgot yesterday.
yes.
Are you liking it?
Oh, very much. I'm going to really be into that this week.
Yeah, it's really good. What'd you get this morning?
I just did oatmeal.
Oatmeal?
Fruit on the bottom and chia seeds and cinnamon on top.
Ooh.
And then, of course, I had to get a scone.
A vegan scone?
Yes, these are They say they're vegan.
What?
I hope so.
Yeah, they wouldn't lie.
I trust.
What does it? Is it just plain, or does it have
It's
a
a
flavor?
lemon hazelnut. You
Ooh,
can try it. Did you do oatmeal too?
I did.
It's an oatmeal day.
Yeah, I got oatmeal, and I put blackberries and strawberries, some pecans. They're toasted. Did you get toasted
Yeah,
pecans in your?
pecans
The
are on the
toasted
bottom.
pecans. Their toasted pecans are really good. And then I dusted on. They have a little bit of granola and slivered almonds. I also put on some coconut flakes and cinnamon, and then I like to get some of the cocoa powder from the coffee bar and dust it on as well. Tastes delicious. Yeah, the combination of the cinnamon and the unsweetened cocoa powder, to me, it tastes sweet, so I like to do that. Sometimes I like to put cinnamon in my coffee too.
Yeah.
If coffee's not very good, if it tastes bad, sometimes cinnamon will doctor it up.
It kind of cuts if it's acid tasting.
Correct, yeah, it does. How's your
But
scone?
this coffee's perfect, so very good.
So, I recently had a thought about vegan foods in restaurants. I think it's really a ripoff when you go into a restaurant as a vegan and you elect to order something on their menu and ask them to remove the meat or cheese. Say, for example, a sandwich that has a lot of vegetables on it, and you say, "Can I just get that with no meat?" You know, that would be veganizing it. They're still going to charge you full price for the item, and I just, I feel as though a lot of restaurants are hesitant or resistant to put out a lot of vegan things on their menu that they wouldn't sell. But what I propose they do instead is to offer the option to veganize things. And in doing so, they could offer the option, veganize it your way for $2 less or $1 less. You know how Taco Bell came out with like their fresh and light way of doing things? You could take any of the Taco Bell menu items and, make them you could make them a little healthier. Places like restaurants that have no vegan entree, but entrees and things that can easily be modified to be vegan simply by removing the meat. I think they should allow you the option to do that and deduct a couple of dollars, because they do still charge you full price for basically, it's just not fair. But, it'd be kind of a nice compromise. I see where they fear that if they put a vegan item on their menu, then it won't sell, and it's hard. But offering the option to veganize things, especially when people see that they could save $2 and they're like, oh, that's basically a veggie sandwich, maybe they might choose it. You know what I mean? And they wouldn't even have to say the word veganize it. Say, animal free. I don't know, whatever.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
It
like,
may be something that's coming.
Subway has the veggie sandwich, but a lot of places have great sounding sandwiches that, if you just take the meat out, are good and vegan options on their own. Like pizza places, for example. They should just tell you you can veganize a pizza by removing the cheese.
Weren't you telling me that
Like California Pizza Kitchen.
Pizza?
California Pizza Kitchen should let you veganize any of their pizzas, and you should be able to do that and buy the pizza at, for a few bucks less, because whatever the cost of the cheese is, that's the ingredient that you would be removing, or whatever the cost of the meat is, they should offer you a veganized discount. Because it's not fair to the vegan customer that has to pay full price for their diet. And not only vegans, but it's not just a vegan thing. There are religions and cultures that exclude dairy, exclude animal things, and I don't think that it's fair that they be excluded in restaurants. But at the same time, I understand, the chef has ownership of the menu. It's their, they have, in a sense, an artistic license with it. So, if the customer wants to modify it, that's fine. But they should meet you somewhere halfway in between, where you could So guys, I forgot to point out this morning. You may have noticed when I was putting sunscreen on, there was a cop behind us with their lights going. There was the car parked next to us was getting a ticket. That was not us, but the police officer. She nicely knocked on the door because she was blocking my mom's car from exiting the space. And she nicely knocked on my window and thanked us for waiting patiently. And I offered her some sunscreen, but she declined.
Yeah, you did offer her sunscreen. I thought that was cute.
Well, I mean, she was standing out there giving the person a ticket, a speeding ticket, completely bare-armed, bare-faced, and squinting. She didn't have proper eyewear. That is a occupational hazard.
Here comes another police officer.
But yeah, they were not ticketing us for applying sunscreen in a parked vehicle. That could be a public indecency. Oh guys, check out the cool dollar spot find my mom got at Target. You got that in the dollar spot, in the bullseye spot?
I did. It was $5, but well worth it because it's.
Is it suction mounted? Oh, it sticks in the air vent?
Yeah, it just clips in there.
Cool.
And so far, it's pretty stable.
I wish they make something like that for my camera. Every car mount that I've tried has failed miserably. Target!
Side trip to Target.
Bullseye spot is pretty awesome. I love that. Don't forget to thank your educator if you have one that you are thriving off of.
That's back to school time, your favorite time of year.
I know. I'm kind of jealous of the kids who get to get all their new pens and pencils and what have you. I think that was part of the reason I went to medical school, just to prolong the number of years I could buy office supplies with a...
Just for you.
Oh, cute. This is a good doll.
Yeah,
I keep wanting to call it the dollar spot. This is really nice. Look, it's got a handle.
Yeah, these are nice.
I rather enjoy the dollar spot. God, I keep calling it dollar spot. The bullseye spot magnetic notepads. Yeah. They're really handy.
Are these all thank you cards? Jeez.
Picked a good location.
I think I should get some just to have.
Oh, look at the sweet little totes they have. This little piggy went to market. That wouldn't hold that many veggies, says Debbie Downer. Coffee, teach, grade, repeat. Teachers work so hard. For anyone who ever says, oh, well, teachers get the summer off. Yeah, right. They work all summer planning to shape the minds for the upcoming year. Teachers' work is never, ever done. Ooh, now those I like. Look, they can put 2 grade. Oh, I really like those. They're dry. Check these out. They're dry erase. You can write on them.
Oh, those are
and they're little paper,
they're clippy.
clothespins. Yeah. They have some non-apple ones too.
Yeah, those would be good reminders of when you know, like if you freeze meal prep.
Yeah.
Can you put that on there?
Those are cool.
Yeah, you can, you know, they are $3.
Dishwasher and microwave safe. I had these shorts. I remember they were $20 and I saved up my allowance to buy them. That was considered expensive back in the day. And they're here for $12.99. This is the exact same color I think I had, although I have to say the $20 I spent, I think they were much better quality than they are here at Target. I was telling them of my Umbros, how I had Umbros and I saved my allowance to buy them.
Yeah.
Well, I was really a thrifty shopper, even as a child. I didn't like spending money.
Boy.
So I had to extra save because I had the money for the Umbros, but I didn't want to spend all of my money on a pair of shorts. So I saved for even longer. And by the time I had saved up extra to buy the shorts, the Umbro thing was dying.
Come and gone.
Yeah. But I wore them.
You know what I'm looking for? I want to get another apron.
Oh, yeah.
You think that would be in the housewares section?
You know, Target is anyone's
Wherever the
guess.
placemat.
I'm thinking of buying the same chair my mom has because I find it very comfortable. Candles. Oh, I like Bermuda Sands. I remember sniffing that before. Yeah, I was going to say sometimes they have aprons over here.
I want one that's lighter. This is heavy. It's a great apron.
That is a nice one.
But I'd feel like a bumblebee wearing that.
You'd be a busy bee.
I'd be a busy bee. I don't think they have furniture, just these ottomans.
Target finally got mugs to my size liking.
That's cute.
They always had those tiny little mugs. Now they must have heard me lament the size thing and they made one in my size.
I'm ready.
Look at the little avocado minder. How sweet is that?
Maybe avocado green and harvest gold are going to come back.
You were ahead of your time with your teenage bedroom.
I'm ready to go. Are you?
Yes, ma'am. Tabby. Hey. Hey, Tabby.
Okay, let me take him out.
Time to go potty, Tabby. Well, I am reading a very good book. It's called The 12 Lives of Samuel Hawley. This was recommended to me by the same individual who recommended Bird Box and The People in the Trees. And it's quite good. Last night we took Tybee on a long walk outside. He likes it when the wind blows. He kind of stops for a minute and puts his face up into the wind and Then he prances around. Well, we're gonna have a little lunch. Rubio's Baja Grill. That's what your lunch reminds me of. Rubio's. I don't think they have Rubio's here. I always enjoyed that. I kind of like Baja California type Mexican food. So you're having what now?
Just some chopped salad on the bottom. Carrots, cucumber, bell pepper. I forgot to put the tomato in there. And your delicious refried beans.
From yesterday, and
then I put
are those hemp seeds?
Hemp seeds and Mrs. Dash Southwest
Southwest
sprinkles.
Mrs. Dash looks delicious.
I'm going to do the lime. And then don't we have some canned tomatoes in the refrigerator?
We do, yeah.
I may put a few of those on
Some of
there,
those
just
Costco ones, the Costco
for the
organic
acid
peels
taste.
of tomatoes.
Yeah, here they are.
Tybee says, I see shredded carrots, and I'm wondering if those could arrive in my dish at some point. Boy is a veggie hound. Veggie hound dog.
Okay.
I made myself a large salad as per usual. Just these are what, mixed greens that you have from Costco, the organic mixed greens.
And cilantro.
Cucumber, yellow bell pepper, tomato, cilantro. These are red kidney beans that I made last weekend, just what was left over of them, and some steamed carrots. And then I have the just regular original Mrs. Dash and apple cider vinegar. Oh, and some of the hemp seeds as well. That's what we're having.
Did you have your refried beans too?
No, I wanted to finish these kidney beans. Well, hey guys, what's up? I just finished up at the gym. Had a good run. I've recently gotten into my new gym here has TVs on the treadmill, whereas my old gym had TVs up. So now I can actually listen to the TV because I can just plug my earbuds in. Whereas before it was usually on mute and whatever. So now it's kind of the opposite situation. Before I could see everything, but I couldn't hear. Now I can hear, but I don't like looking down while I'm running because that leads to bad form and injuries. So I'm listening and not really watching now. But anyways, long story short, they've got, I've gotten into a guy's grocery game. I call it Triple G. I'm a fan of diners, drive-ins, and dives, but he's got this show out, and I knew it was around, but I hadn't checked it out, and I kind of find it entertaining. It's like the contestants have to go around in a grocery, like this fake grocery store, and like do these little challenges and create these dishes. It's quite entertaining. I kind of get overwhelmed by the food competition shows. They've sort of taken over the Food Network, but that one is unique and much more entertaining than many of them. I get kind of saturated with the cooking competition, but anyways, I have a summer skincare empty here. I finished up the matcha hemp hydrating cleanser from Crave. I really liked this stuff. It was wonderful, and I think it's totally worth it. I reviewed it for you all. I don't actually think it's that expensive. I think they did a nice job in this. Like I said in the review, I'd love to see a cleansing oil. I hear that she's coming out with a sunscreen, which I applaud her for, because creating a sunscreen in the United States, the hurdles she's probably having to go through, I can only imagine. So kudos to you for focusing on what matters. Leah, is it Leah or Leah? I'm glad to hear that. She's putting her efforts to something worthwhile versus like 1,000 different gimmicky serums. So that shows true skincare entrepreneurial spirit with best skin in mind. But anyways, I am following it up now that it's empty with the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Water Boost Micellar Facial Water Gel. I've used samples of this and tried it in the past, and I actually really enjoy this. This is a good drugstore facial cleanser that, really any skin type can use. You don't have to be sensitive. You don't have to be, it's not going to break you out. Very, very gentle. And it doesn't have any fragrance in it. The common, the potential allergens in this, and not very common to react to, but can occur, are things like the preservatives in this. Iodopropanil butyl carbamate would be one of them. And then the cocamidal propylbutane, which is basically a surfactant. And I mentioned on here before that propylene glycol rarely can cause, sometimes can cause allergic contact dermatitis. Glycerin, however, is not common now. It does not cause contact dermatitis. I mean, anything really can eventually, but the glycerin's one I've never seen reported anywhere. But yeah, this has a good lineup of no-nonsense ingredients. Very, very gentle. Kind of goes on like a gel-like blob. It has a little bit of surfactant in it that definitely needs to be rinsed off. But you know, today this broke up all of my mascara, multiple layers of sunscreen, a tinted sunscreen as well. It's quite hot and humid here, so I have quite a film of like, you know, it's pretty pollutant dense here in Houston. Lots of aeroallergens, lots of pollens to rinse off at the end of the day, and this takes it off without really destroying your skin barrier. I am a fan of this. I wish it came in a bigger container. It probably does. Actually, I'm not sure that it does, but this is a great one. It's pretty affordable. You know, you can get it at Target, Dwayne Reed for those of you in New York, Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS, all the players, Walmart. I don't know, this is a Unilever brand, so I'm not sure if this is available in other countries. Comment below. I don't think it is, but it is a good one, and I am a fan. So anyways, yeah, cleansing on. I am still using the Kosei cleansing oil. I rather enjoy that. To me, it's similar to just using mineral oil though, and if anything, it's a testament that mineral oil works as a fine, you know, first step in cleansing and breaking up the makeup. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the vlog today. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget,